Greetings everyone, it's Lodrik and this is a game War in the Pacific, Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-email match against Xargun. He's the Allied commander and for me it is the Emperor of Japan. This is scenario 1 on game version 26B or standard stock. No modifications. After 3 days of unable to move any hex at Melbourne or close to Melbourne, I hope my carrier fleet is now closing the distance to intercept shippings in Melbourne area. And of course I can always hope that Karachi, Bombay, Tahiti radar group also can find something. Or my many submarines all over the map. But we have no clash at night. And also nothing at daytime. So I can now only hope that my carriers are able to do something. First I attack here all of the submarines at Rockhampton and or Melbourne and Noumea. So my carriers I was now able to get rid of this bug, whatever. Move in, I find some task force, and here are also some P-40s. So the Flying Tiger is making a long range cap. I have Oscars. So question is how well is my escort doing against this long range cap. I can let this play out. We had not much action the last 2-3 weeks. So at the beginning the P-40s had a dive advantage and killed 2 or 3 of my aircraft. Now we are at the same altitude and we the maneuver value of the Oscar is in favor. At the end my escort was able to protect my bombers, that was their job. And if I lose here now 1-1 or even worse kill ratio, I would say the name job for my escort fighters was escorting, protecting bombers, and that's I did. So this is now a sweep. So now I can dive on the P-40s. I get immediately a kill. Second, come from behind, damaging, killing, kill more. And the last one must return to base. So I would say everything is fine. There are no P-40s more and I can start to bomb. Just in time that the unescorted bombers can do their job. Here I don't need any escort. This is somewhere in the desert. So my carrier is striking Tasmania port, but there are only some cargo ships. So only 2 cargo ships. And looks like there was empty, maybe with supplies, but whatever was on board is now at the bottom of the shallow water. This is the main sweep. A little late, nothing more to kill, pity. And now the Helens. Luckily with the Helens 2A they are more speedy. So this is I think the fastest bomber the Japanese army have so far. They're not fast bombers, but they're already faster and they could also protect themselves a little. Like a B-25, B-26. Don't expect too much. So, bombardments. And I try to get rid of this Chinese units. Yeah, I can only kick them, and someday they will simply give up. Overall, a successful day in the air. My carriers are, sinking 2 cargo ships is nothing really important, but maybe it will close the port of Melbourne at least for 1 or 2 weeks before the Allies can try to sneak something in again. First we have the air engagement, so the air losses was 6-4, so I would say it's okay. So 6 P-40s getting destroyed and I lost 4 Oscars. It's okay, I would say. Out of my 4 pilots, all 4 had issues like missing, killed or wounded. And I also sunk 2 ships. 2 standard cargo ships, nothing special here. But yeah, 2 ships less for Xargun. So I kick, here is also other unit I have to kick, so I have here a regiment here, other Chinese units coming out. Here I have also a, oh no, here I don't have a. So I must kill or get rid of these 2 guys that I can send a regiment north to help this block force. Here's the other regiment moving north to try to get rid of this guy. The Chinese also crossing here the river, so I have here now my tanks waiting for them, so I can force them back or destroy them, whatever. I also reach here this crossroads. The Chinese are trying to escape. My bombers are try to slow them down so that the infantry can attack next turn and maybe finish this 3 units before they reinforce the position of Chengdu. My tanks also will arrive tomorrow, maybe tomorrow I arrive in Hami. Then the day after tomorrow I can see how strong is a Chinese garrison against my tanks. All the rest is inactivity and waiting. So I'm here now, more or less going north bypass Bombay. I don't really expect here too much traffic, and my Navy search detect nothing. I'm undetected, so I will try to link up with my cruiser formation, and then I can, if I'm not detected, I can try to come close to Karachi, see if I can intercept something. If I get detection, I will maybe make a bombardment at Karachi and run away. I expect here a lot of ships always coming in or out, so maybe they are hiding here in the port and whatever I can find here. Karachi is, with Bombay together, the number 1 ports to unload all reinforcements for India. Here at Tasmania, so my carriers was working, so now independent. That was okay. Yeah, sometimes the game have a little strange mechanics. I found these 2 ships, but not more. So this was of course not really enough to justify all this damage to my engines, the fuel I consume and all of this. But at the end, maybe there is nothing, I don't know. My other cruiser formation is returning to Perth because they are low on fuel. I had sent them back at maybe possible to intercept something if there's just coming something nearby my submarines in the box. I don't know. But I have also a new hunter group already leaving Perth. They will now take position to support my submarine blockade at the box, so that I have a little more, not only submarines. My army arrived here as a junction, so I can walk now east. Every second day I can make a hex. A lot of submarines still here at Rockhampton, but not returning, so it looks like not really a hit or only partly hit or something. Not enough to force the submarine to return. All the rest is all the ships coming in, bringing reinforcements or equipment or whatever. Then I load them up with resources and send them back to Japan. That is all working well. And Tahiti. Whoa, Tahiti is here. Tahiti, still no one is here. No information. Empty. Big ocean. I cannot find anyone. My submarines are all back, repairing, refueling. I try to build up here my bases. I must get here also some destroyers. They had a refit, so they have now some mod 2. They could hunt submarines, but they are just so. And the rest is really logistics. I try to get more fuel to Pago Pago to have a forward base with backup supply fuel. Then I can more or less store the fuel in Pago Pago and then bring the really needed fuel to the front line with cheap tankers. Because I must expect here anytime an enemy cruiser or carrier strike. Maybe one day. Who knows? Good. Anything else? Not really. Supply situation in Tokyo is stable. Everything is fine. End of the month I would make my special episode. I must catch up with the last turn so that I can use the up-to-date tracker information. So maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow I can upload this. Then see you again. Take care. Bye bye.